Good morning. How's everybody today? Not even anybody's here yet. So, I guess we'll wait. Good morning, Geek Boy. How you doing? It's very good to see you, sir. Looks like it's going to be a slow one, huh? Flies and cats, what's up? Good to see you. Good to see you guys. I'm sure they'll start filing in here pretty soon. I'm sure. Who else is on right now? Let's see. Um, hmm. I don't know. I don't know who else is on right now. Let's see. Catfish Terry's on right now. Hmm. Well, good morning, Greg. Good to see you, my friend. I'm sure there's probably other folks streaming too besides Catfish Terry, but we shall see if anybody decides to show up. BTW, good morning. Good to see you. So I think this after the show is over, I think I'm gonna go over to the hospital. See if I can't get some. I don't know if if this thing's inflamed or what, but I need to do something with this tooth. Maple Street, good morning. How are you? Good to see you. So, has anybody heard any good stories from Aquashella? Anything new coming out? I'm sure they do like all the new stuff that's coming out from certain companies that might have been there. I just wondered if anybody's heard anything really cool that we should run out and get as soon as it's available. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing. So, how was your all's day yesterday, and how is your day going today so far? And I'm still trying to wake up a little bit and wrap my head around the day. I got up and I can't remember what else I was doing. I was letting the dog out, and I just kind of like zoned out outside, waiting for the dog to do his thing, and came back in and I realized what time it was. I was like, oh my God, I got to hurry up and make coffee. I got to get back. I got to get the show started. But I'm that guy that's like, if I'm not 20 minutes early, then I'm late. You know what I mean? So good morning, Kevin, John McKenzie. Good morning. Good to see you, fellas. Good to see you. Oh, no. I have my wisdom teeth yanked out. Shoot. Before I joined the Army. That was some years ago. Well, good morning. How are you? Good to see you. Please tell me that Teespring got you squared away. Have you received anything yet? It's so early here. I can't sleep. No, I jumped right up out of bed today. It's just I woke up a little later than normal. I didn't know. I didn't know if you had gotten it yet, or I just want them to do the right thing and get you squared away properly. Because I mean, that that whole situation just really burnt my tail pretty bad. That was gross. Had a hair in my mouth. Yeah, that's good. Good. Fantastic. No, I just, and I'm sure it was probably like not really, the process I think was right. I think what it was is, it might have been printed on a Monday and somebody was hungover and didn't do the backs of them or something. I don't know. you know, that would be my guess. My fish tanks. Good morning. But I'm just glad they're getting you squared away. Well, even when I emailed them, I told them, I said, you couldn't have done that that was like the worst person you could ever do that to. So I'm hoping that we did explain to them that the backs weren't printed, and I explained it to them. But I just hope to God that it's done properly this time. But so, has anybody posted anything new as far fishy freak lady? Blah, 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 freaky fish lady. Good morning, Miss Holly. I just wondered if anybody's seen any cool. My Lord, you me. Oh, that's horrible. I'm sorry. I just wondered if anybody had seen any cool stuff as far as people coming back from Aquashella posting anything. Muppet, good morning. Now, because it seems like as soon as I got done with the show yesterday, that was it. I went back to bed and I just laid there, until my girl had to go to the store, and then I took her to the store just to get out of the house. Otherwise, I probably just laid there and all day. But good news. Oh, today's Chattanooga Ed's birthday. Make sure we say something to him. So if you see him, make sure you say happy birthday, Ed. What was you supposed to email me about? I don't remember. Was it Plecos by chance? If anything, it might have been plecos. But I was going to say good news. My plecos that I got from Robert are still doing well, and I have a big old clutch of eggs in there right now, and Papa's in there fanning them off. So I think later today or first thing tomorrow, I'm going to set them up a little separate tank. Excuse me. You're going fishing? Oh no. That's not fair. I haven't been fishing in probably a year and a half, 2 years. That's horrible. There's a lot of really good places around this area to go fishing that people really don't realize. You know that's a good place to fish. Lots of uh, ponds. Even they're like city ponds that are inside in San Antonio that are really good for fishing. And again, they got like the Guadalupe River and all kinds of places up along the river there that you can fish. Just doing something to ship something. Man, I'm at a loss. I don't remember either. That lunker rainbow I caught. Friends are waiting. Go get him, girl. Go get him. I have a Texas cichlid. I didn't catch him, but I mean, I have one. Yes, the Rio Grande perch. Yeah, we'll check. We'll figure it out. My fish tanks, no problem. Oh, degenerate fish keeper. See, that's what I get for not having bifocals. I can't hardly see. Jenny Lynn, welcome, welcome. Patty, good morning. Dream streamer. Too cool. That was too funny. Patty, you're on it, doggone it. So, oh, you know what? Man, I'm such a see, that's day 2 in a row that I did not do this. Oh. And it should be pinned up there any second. Come on, pin it. Pin it. There we go. Fantastic. So yeah, last time my wife and I were in Seguin, we stayed on the Guadalupe. I did not have any equipment with me to go. Right now, did you stay out at the cabins and the teepees, or where were you at on the Guadalupe? Geek boy, got to settle for a nice swim every. Oh, so you're in one of the hotels. Good morning, too coolie for schoolie. Steven, good morning. Would like to donate. Donate what? You rented a house out there. Oh, way cool. Way cool. So you were like outside of Seguin or right in Seguin? You know, there's a couple of real nice places that are like just past city limits of Seguin that are right along the Guadalupe that are just freaking amazing, man. I mean, just beautiful, beautiful places down there. But, and Flies and Cats would like to donate. I'm not sure what that meant, but I am kind of curious. Oh, Geek Boy, how cool is that, man? Way cool. That's cool with all our family. I'll be dang. Oh, he wants us to donate. Oh, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Can I ask y'all a huge favor? I said if anybody donates me $20, I could get a new project car. It was just randomly throwing that out there. Right? Right. If you guys would just give me just a minute, I gotta go grab my coffee and I'll be right back. I already made it. I'm just waiting for it to get done. So I'll be right back, like 2 minutes. Okay? I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Now that I have my coffee, I feel like I'm feeling a little bit better. All right. So, what's new with everybody? Oh, I know, Miss Holly. If I don't get my coffee in the morning, sometimes I'm just like, ugh, my day just isn't right. As they say, coffee is life's blood. So here we go down the hatch, right? Oh, So I was going to do this real quick. Let me check my email real fast because I know I thought I seen a yes. Here we go. Aquatic Arts. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Aquatic Arts, a weekly special, now through Friday, up to 30% off from Aquatic Arts. Yep, and it ends June 18th. Current specials include 3 color thorn nearite snails, gold striped Cory catfish, pearl grammies, bristle nose plecos, Indonesian floating frogs, gold coin anubias, Sturbus Cory catfish, African banded barbs, orange finned half beaks, which are really, really cool, by the way, if you haven't seen those, umbrella hairgrass, and more. Discount code AQARTSNEWS 10. So if you're looking for anything really cool, there you go. They got lemon blue-eyed plecos, long fin blue-eyed lemon. Oh man, way cool. And if you haven't seen the African banded barb, those are really, really sweet little fish. I know the half beaks are way cool, man. I dig them. Coming soon. Pollen granules shrimp food. Snowflake shrimp food. On sale page. Let's see what they got on sale. See if they got anything good on sale here. Half beaks are on sale for $9.50 a pop. Copper, melanoid oxalotl, sardine cichlids. Oh, I know, right? Pearl grammies, the same Corys. Gold laser Cory catfish, tank bred for $55.59. Okay. Well, I thought I saw another one in here for had a sale going on too. Oh no, Jess. Oops. She wanted to start the show early today. My bad. I'm sorry. But yes, they are beautiful topwater fish. Oh, way cool. No way. That's something I've been, I talked to my girl about for a little while yesterday between naps. um, about, doing the fish tanks in the school, in the classrooms. And maybe getting a aquarium club started at the school for the little kids. So I think that would be really cool, kind of thing going on with the kids, and try to find some sponsors to help do all that stuff. But maybe try to get an aquarium in every classroom. I think that'd be cool. I just think if it was able to happen that way, it's like Fishy Biz was saying yesterday. It teaches them responsibility, and it for children that might have ADD, ADHD, or things like that. I think that would kind of help get them focused on one thing to calm them down, because sometimes they get really worked up. And being around something, around fish. To me, just watching my fish is kind of a calming effect, if you ask me. You know, so I think if putting those in the aquarium into a classroom, I think it would really help out as far as getting these kids that have that problem with as far as getting worked up. I think that would be really good to get them to kind of keep them more focused on a task. You know what I mean? Because they get distracted or what have you, and then they get yelled at and they get kicked out of the classroom and sent, to the principal's office, what have you. To me, I think that if the classrooms had like I don't want to call it a timeout corner, but like a little spot where the aquarium would be, just go over there and just relax, just come back when you're ready, Yeah, that's basically talking about kids with learning issues and things like that. But I think that would be a really good thing. Vandy, got to go outside again. So, but wow, guys, I'm just like struggling today. Really bad. Triple J, good morning. How are you? It's really good to see you. Well, the good Lord let me wake up today, so I'd say that's pretty awesome. And I think, let's see, has anybody else got any? Ask Pop. Yeah. Oh boy, my cat's over here howling at me. That's right, Triple J. And what is this? Mask policy at Pet Zone SD with California, June 15th reopening and mask mandate lift. So if you're in California, Pet Zone Tropical Fish is ready to rock and roll again. And I don't. Ooh, what's this? My Fish Place. Free shipping on supplies over $75. Use code FREE75 at My Fish Place. Oh, they got some good stuff here. And that's all kinds of pets. That's not just fish. That's all kinds of stuff. Because they have that fish place and they have that pet place. So if you're looking at stuff, there you go. Let's see what else we have in here. Okay, I think that's it did I seen here? Yeah, those are old ones. I thought I'd put that little bit of information out there just in case people needed something. Guys, I'm really sorry. I'm struggling. I am struggling this morning. All right, no problem, Triple J. Thank you so much. This tooth thing is just like kicking me square in the pants. I'm just having issues today. You know, I was looking at that ad too from Aquatic Arts. Nearite snails. They're great snails, but man, I can't stand it when they put those little white eggs all over the place because they're hard as a mess to get off. No, I didn't get them out yet. Mm-mm. No, I called all over yesterday and we can't get you until this. We can't get you until that. I'm like, look, man, my face really hurts. It's hurting me worse than it's hurting y'all right now. Oh, really? Way cool. Yeah, so like talking is kind of rough, and then chewing, eating anything is just like, oh God. I try to eat on one side, but you know how like when you're chewing your food, both sides, your teeth meet on both sides. You know what I mean? So it's just like, oh God, yeah. Oh man. So yeah, I'm dealing with that. Yeah, I know, right? It's not easy. Ugh. But let's see here. Well, I mean, I look at it this way: too coolie for schoolie. It could be worse. I could be back in the army, out in the desert, getting shot at again, right? So hey, it's a great day. And this is true. This is true. Wow, that is way cool, man. Oh wow, awesome. I just got a thing done for me. Oh. Let me download this. I'll show you in just a second. Wow. All right, let me close that. You guys got to see this. This is really cool. Share screen. Here you go. Check it out. It's the Texas cichlid version of my logo. What do you think? So I got that. And then they did it like that. Instead of being the blue Texas and the blue outline, is the green Texas and a green outline. Thank you, Miss Lori. I appreciate that. So, do you like the green one better or the blue one better? I'm not for sure either. What in the world is that? The cat. So that's what I got done. Yeah, give us each again. Huh? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Vinoski, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Well, thank you. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. The blue one, I thought so too. The green or blue one, show us which is which. Oh, my bad, my bad. Here, that's blue because you see the this Texas state right here is blue. It's got a blue outline right there, and that's the green version. And then it's got the green Texas and then the green outline. I don't know which one I like better. The green one. I like the green one more. I just thought it was neat because I asked like I don't know how many different people to make me a Texas cichlid, and the person that did this for me was like, "Oh yeah, this is too easy. I can do that for you," and nobody else could do it. They would give me some cartoonish looking crap, and that looked pretty cool. So I was like, "Yeah, go for it. I like it." So that's what we came up with. So I'm trying to do a new T-shirt logo once a month. A new T-shirt once a month, just to make a T-shirt. Maybe one day my clothing line will catch on at Teespring or something. Mm, wow. Never had a toothache so bad where it made me sweat. That's bad. Mm. So, what do you think, Manifesto? Blue or green? Chewy, how are you, buddy? And y'all, I'm trying really hard, man. Blue one, gotcha, gotcha. So, for those of you that might not have heard, since I didn't find out about it till like way late, John and Lisa from KG Tropicals, from what I'm understanding, got married at Aquashella. How cool, man. So if you see him in any live streams or if you get a chance to go by, just give him a congratulations. A couple pretty cool folks there. Something in my eye. No, I'm not crying. I really got something in my eye. Oh. Yeah, you can tell I really have not been feeling the greatest. I didn't even bother doing my mustache or nothing. Man, I feel like I'm letting Jess down right now because I know I'm not being a very good host right now. Oh, Lord. Anybody want us to come on up, you guys are more than welcome, by the way. Oh. I ain't gonna lie, I'm like swelled up clear up under here, like underneath my throat right here. I'm swelled up all up underneath there. Oof. Morning, Chewy. How are you, buddy? Did you mute yourself? Okay, you muted yourself. Okay.
Yes, I did. I muted myself.
Okay. Okay.
For your own protection of, you know what I'm saying.
Right on. Right on. Right on.
You can look at what I put in. I divided it into two. Like it was going to be like a pre-recorded radio show with a commercial in between. Okay, but you can get the drift.
Right on.
Mute yourself and watch the first one. You'll laugh. And while he's doing that, how is everybody today? Monster Fish Gal. Who else is in chat? Geek Boy, Mr. Manifesto under his other degenerate name. And Monster Fish Gal and BTW Aquatics. Yeah, he's not the only one with teeth problems. I have to go see a dentist too pretty soon. Hello, Deborah. He must be enjoying it. Either that or in so much pain he's screaming from tooth pain. Nothing is more worse than tooth pain, I don't think.
Okay. Deborah, good morning. Jimmy P, good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Oh, did
RB,
you
good
like?
morning. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah. Radio mix.
Way cool. I dig it.
Yeah.
Oh boy. I'm struggling, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am really struggling. Oh, it's hard to focus, on being entertaining, and talking about. We all love fish. Let's get real. We all love fish. But honest to God, man, it's like really hard to, you know, when it feels like your side of your face is, and you got nerve pain shooting through your head, and it's wonderful. It's a great feeling. It just reminds me that I'm still alive, right?
Exactly. At least they can do something about it.
Yeah.
Like it's not like having nerve pains coming from the bottom of your spine every day,
Right.
and you can't
Have
do
I
it.
tried tequila? No, I tried Gentleman Jack. I did have some, not last night, but the night before. I had me some Gentleman Jack and just dozed right off. Mm. But yeah, I mean, it's getting like because I got one up here. It's cracked. I think I cracked it, but it's like going up the side of my head, like behind my eye and up the side of my head. And then this one down here is the one that I busted about a month and a half ago and lost the filling out of. And I put like temporary filling stuff in there, and it seemed to be working really good. I didn't have no issues with it. And then all of a sudden, I woke up. Was it Saturday morning? And I must have been grinding my teeth or something because this one down here was kind of loose. This one up here was really sore. I'm like, what in the hell? And I looked and I think I cracked the one on top, and I must have been grinding my teeth. But oh well, what do you do, right?
Yeah,
What you do is you quit whining and go on about your day, right?
that's hard to stop if you suffer from seizures.
I'm sorry?
Grinding your teeth is hard to stop if you suffer from seizures.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely.
My teeth
No,
started
they
falling
tell me
apart later on in my old age.
yeah, they're telling me it's from being over there. That's what they're telling me, and I told them they full of stuff. I wasn't trying to hear all that. But
Well, life's a battle, especially when you get old.
yeah, well, I mean, it is what it is, right?
Right.
It's all part of life.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing we can do about it. Except complain, moan, and groan, right?
Right. Or become cynical.
Right. What do you want, Bandit? I just seen you come running around the corner. Oh, and here comes the cat. Cat was chasing you. The cat
In
must
the
have
in the second part, Rocco, there is the cutest little dog that you'd ever want to see, right?
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
In the second part of that, I featured some other animals because not only does Jess like fish? She likes dogs.
Oh yeah.
She likes horses. You know, like there's turtles in the second part too.
Oh, way cool.
I use primarily your video, her video to introduce it, like the introduction that you sort of have for the show, right?
Uh huh.
And then it was mostly
More Mike.
all videos by either Marco Chubbs or just the ones that were put out for the specific fish that is in the first video.
Oh, way cool.
Yeah. So it's sort of like a family affair, right?
Right.
And the first part is about native fish, and then the second part is about the endangered cichlid out of Malawi that Joseph tropical tank spread.
Right.
Okay, so it covers native fish and then it goes into endangered fish. And it covers the American Cichlid Association Convention, which is coming up on July the 23rd to the 25th.
Ah, the VA clinic. This is what I've been waiting on. Give me 1 second.
So, Mike, why don't you pop on up? I will be right back. Sorry, people, but dead air does exist.
Well, that was kind of good news, sort of, kind of. Looks like I might be able to go through the VA to get this teeth taken care of. Bad thing is I got to drive all the way to San Antonio to do it. But that's all right. That's all right. As long as it gets done, I am good. So as soon as the show's over, I got to give those folks a call. Yeah, man. So how's Mike doing today? How is the did you guys go collecting fish at all, or what'd y'all do?
You need to come up with some music for the time that you get the phone calls, Rocko.
I know, right?
Because
Well, with a little luck, Jess will be here again before they drive out. Oh, wait, cool.
if your panel guest has to go somewhere, like I just had to go,
Mm-hmm.
it's a whole bunch of dead air.
Oh, it's all good. That's a
Especially,
rarity.
especially if you're going to get into radio. One
Right,
thing
right.
on YouTube, it's not acceptable on radio.
Oh, right on, right on. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a root canal. It's going to probably be just two extractions, which I'm way okay with. At this point, I am so okay with it. If it was root canals, I'd be like not looking forward to it. But well, I take that back. This one on top, my maxillary tooth might be very well might be a root canal, maybe. But the one on the bottom, definitely not. It's definitely an extraction.
Root canals just fall apart on you anyhow.
Yeah, eventually. Yeah.
Especially if you grind your teeth, they don't last long. And there's nothing that prevents a person that suffers seizures from grinding their teeth.
Mm-hmm. Just got some sand and water and the fish and snails spot. Got oh man,
Funny. That's funny.
bummer. Bummer. Disclaimer: I'm picking Miss Deb. Be nice now.
Yeah, well, it is true though. You
I mean,
know,
yeah, that's the thing. It's nice when you have two hosts at the same time. It's kind of nice so one can cover for the other one. But man,
but both can happen.
normally I wouldn't have a problem. You know what I mean? But this is just like right now with this tooth thing going on, it's really difficult to even focus on what I'm supposed to be doing right now.
Well, both can happen right off the bat. And what makes it also tough is if you have to
Mhm.
produce and everything on your own show and you have issues, like a lot of people do not realize what it takes to actually run a good show.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you think that it's just a guy sitting behind a microphone at a
How you
radio?
doing, Joseph?
Like,
Oh
there's
yeah,
3 or 4 people all the time doing production work.
right on, right on.
And live radio doesn't really exist in the FM market at all. It's all programmed.
Oh
It's all
yeah, absolutely.
recorded. It's all pre-recorded, most of it, because
Right
of
on.
the issues of what can occur live.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Well,
you
you
look
never
at
know.
you look at your TV shows; they're all pre-recorded.
Well, absolutely.
Like the late night and all of that. That's all pre-recorded.
Mm-hmm.
None of that stuff goes out live anymore.
Not anymore.
Nope.
It's hard to find shows that are live anymore. Period.
Well, there is live internet radio, but you can tell that it's live. You get all sorts of streaming noise. You get a lot of,
Sure.
you know,
It's all cool, man.
but it's cutting back on that that helps make or break a radio or
Right.
the
No, I agree. I agree.
you know it's like you know like the only thing that happens up here in Canada as far as live goes is news,
Hmm.
television, and live coverage of hockey. All the rest of it
Right.
is recorded. And you can tell when switchers and all of that kind of people behind the scenes make mistakes.
Yes, today is Chattanooga Ed's birthday. So if you see him, make sure you say, "Happy birthday, Ed." Oh man.
So when does Jess come back?
Possibly tomorrow.
Ah,
Possibly tomorrow. Hmm. I know you all be excited to see her come back because I am not the greatest host these last couple of days.
well, if you're in pain,
I know, and you know what? I'm giving it the college try, man.
if you're in pain or have got health issues, that's why I gave up. Health issues, I couldn't do that every day. I couldn't do a 4 hour show on a Sunday.
Right.
But the thing about pre-production shows is the time that it takes to edit it.
Yeah. Yeah. Editing can be a real pain, man.
Well, tell me about it.
Cool, cool, cool.
And you notice it not only in video, but you also notice it in audio. Like certain things that are just coming in blasting, and then all of a sudden the sound dies. Like there's no thought as to how the dynamics of the sound is. I run across this all the time on YouTube
Right.
with a very, very, very loud intro, and then you can hardly hear the person talk.
Right.
Yeah. It should be the other way around.
Well, I do appreciate the kind words, folks. That was awful nice of you, man. Cut yourself some
Just
slack, Rocko.
pointing out some of the skills that you do have to learn.
Yeah. Well, I do appreciate the kind words. That was awful nice. Yeah, it's just I guess it's just for me anyway. If I'm doing something, I want to be all in. I want to do well at it. No, because nobody wants to do anything and fail. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a toothache. Well, teeth ache, I should say. Oh, good morning, Brianne. But it's just try not to let things like that, slow me down. And unfortunately, it is slowing me down.
I agree with Geek Boy. It does take something out of you when you do have to show up. I was almost taken to the hospital, and I still have to do my radio because the time is booked with
Well, I
the
appreciate it,
celebrity,
I appreciate it.
right? Like a lot of people don't realize what happens when some people miss interviews, right?
Right. Oh, it can be disastrous.
Oh, well, I booked Vinny Appice, who is the drummer of Black Sabbath, okay,
Mm-hmm.
on a radio show, and he forgot. I had the host of the radio show on my back. He's not calling in. And he goes, "Can you get me someone else in a hurry?" And so I phone up the manager and I'm going, "Where's Vinny? He's booked. You have got a you've got a copy on that email where he's booked. Where is he? I'm not taking the fall for this one." So the
Right.
manager of the band had to go on, and this was Derringer. Okay, Vinny played for Rick Derringer's band, Derringer.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to get the manager up on that radio show to explain what was going on.
Mike. Yeah. Get my tough guy on, huh? Well, I tell you what, last night, the way I was feeling last night, that sure was a possibility. Let me tell you. Oh my lord! I mean, like right now, it's just. It's just kicking my tail all over the place. Yes, I was a combat lifesaver, not a medic. I was a combat lifesaver, and a dental assistant, dental lab tech, among other things that I did in the military. Yeah, yeah. And the thing about it is, like when you get uh, toothaches like this, right? Yes, I know. Local college costs you a fifth of the regular. I know. That's why I'm trying to get a hold of the VA. But I made me forget what I was going to say. Oh, yeah, because if you get a really bad infection in a tooth like that, being so close to your brain, it can kill you in a matter of hours. Exactly. See, exactly. Septic. There you go. So yeah, if it starts swelling up real bad or something like that, it's not even going to be a question. It's let's go. You know, there'll be some antibiotics and some steroid stuff or something. But nice sound effects. I do that on occasion, and I don't realize I do it sometimes. But yeah, I'm constantly rinsing my mouth out, you know, and what do you call it? Listerine. Exactly. Abscess. Oh my God, abscess teeth are the worst. I've had one. I was like one of the ones that like I was grinded. I grinded these 4 front ones out myself too, sleeping, and the one was I was trying to get it to save it, and man, that thing ended up getting all swelled up, big old knot in my lip. I was like, oh no no no. Wow, I started to hallucinate. Yeah, that was bad. That's not good. Your GP, Mike? Yeah, I got you. Well, like I said, I mean, because right now I'm on workman's comp for my shoulder, right? And still waiting to get that fixed. And my insurance from work has lapsed, so I no longer have dental coverage. So what do I do? So I'm gonna get a hold of the VA, and hopefully they can send me to, like the school over on Fort Sam, Houston, and they can get me squared away over there. because that's where I went. I went to school there at Fort Sam Houston for dental assisting and dental lab tech. So I could. Yeah, they gave you medicated mouthwash. Was that what they did? And then they took that little probe and stuck it down in the sulcus of every tooth. And they do a probe of every tooth, and they see how many millimeters it goes down. That was my job. I I did it for a lot of years. That's a scary thought too, but what do you do? What do you do? 23 people watching and 18 likes, y'all. How awesome is that? Thank y'all for being here. I do want to let you know. Okay. If nobody's told y'all yet, I really do appreciate you being here. And I appreciate you. Just so you know. Because you didn't really have to come here and listen to me babble about dumb stuff. Yeah. You clean and refer me to a dentist. Now I see who. I see now who did the probe test. Yeah, see. Yeah, because what they do, it's like a little. It looks almost like a dental, like an explorer. They call it explorer, a little pick thing. You know, and you always hear them sticking your teeth like that. That's a dental probe, and it's like that, except it's not pointy and it's a little bit longer, and it has hash marks every millimeter. And what they do is they go right next to the tooth and they slide down till they feel like a little pocket, right? And they feel it stop, and then they take the reading right there. And then the next time you go to the dentist, if it's worse, you know, then they know that you have, you know, gum disease or something like that. But that's what that's for. Yeah, see. And it's usually the dentist themselves will do that, but every once in a while, a good hygienist will do it too. But I was on what my job was on the opposite side of that spectrum. I was the guy that did the prosthetics and stuff like that. That's what I did. I did, you know, that's big value. Yeah, I'm not real fond of dentists either, to be honest with you. But I'm the guy that would make the dentures. I'd make retainers, like when kids come out of their braces and stuff like that. I would make retainers. Children that had cleft palates and stuff like that, we would do like a spreader. We can make spreaders. I didn't do any casting. I wanted to get into that, and that was like one of the more like the stuff that I wanted to get into was doing like crowns and ponics and stuff like that, and I never got to get into it, and it would have been really cool. But I mean, I got the gist of how to do it, but I've never actually really done it. So, but it's like people that do like what they call it. Oh, I can't remember what they call them. Like the porcelain crowns. Okay, to do a porcelain crown, I mean that is literally like a work of art. Literally like a work of art, because the tooth itself, the makeup of the tooth itself is like so many different colors, and you know, you think, oh, it's just a white tooth. Well, it's not just a white tooth. I mean, there's greens and blues and yellows and all the other, seriously, all these different colors in that tooth that people don't realize. You know, it's like when you look like at a young kid when they first come, they get like their front teeth that come in. Yes, like veneers, exactly. when that tooth first comes in, look at the very edge, the cutting edge of that tooth, and you'll see like a little, it's like blue almost. That's what I was talking about. I have been too busy to really follow you or others, but I wanted to swing by and say hi, brother. What's up? Totally understand. Totally understand. But yeah, there's a lot of work that goes into making those veneers and different porcelain crowns and stuff. Be right back. Got to take the dogs out. We'll take my dog out too. He got to go potty. I know if I talk to my dog like that, have you ever noticed that? When you talk to your dog, you don't talk to your dog like they're normal, like a person. You always kind of like talk baby talk to him, or you have that certain little voice that you talk to him with. You know? I know I'm not the only one. Come on. I'm not the only one that talks to their dog like that. Tell me I'm not the only one.
I think that's got to do with the type of dog too.
Thanks, Mike.
Right? Like you have a tendency of being more gentler around a smaller dog than a bigger dog.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, my little guy, man, he thinks he's a Doberman.
Yeah.
He really does.
Most terriers do.
You know.
If it's got any terrier blood in it.
Well, I guess is a Chiweenie. A Chiweenie wouldn't be a terrier, would it? He's Chihuahua and Weenie dog.
Well, that's where it gets its attitude from, the dash hound.
The wiener dog, absolutely. Yeah. Little badger dog. Yeah.
Because they're bred with the tenacity of a small German Shepherd. The German.
Yeah, I mean they're bred to be badger hunters. That's what they're bred for.
Yes.
Oh, originally.
Yes, but the fact is that they're bred with the same tenacity as a German Shepherd. It's just taken lightly because they are a smaller dog.
Right. Adele. Oh no. I talk to them all the same. Baby talk and oochie coochie coo.
Oh my goodness.
That's Adele right there for you. I do. You know what though? I have like these little voices that I do with my dogs too. Well, my dog. You know, when he's been bad, I have a certain tone of voice, and if I just want him to come love on me, I got a certain voice, and then if I want to, play in roughhouse, I got a voice, and talk to a massive dog like they're a baby. They freaking love it. I used to have a lab back in the day. Oh man, and I miss that dog so much. But he was yes, I know. I am too. I'm an animal person myself. But back in the day before I joined the Army, I had this yellow lab. And I had gotten this, I mean, as a 8-week-old puppy, I brought it home. And I paid, was it 100? I think I paid $100. I can't remember if it was 100 or 125 bucks. But anyway, for this dog. And I had bought this dog in like 1993, 2, something like that. Well, let's see. Would have been 93 because I left for the Army in 94. So, excuse me. But I brought the dog home, and he was just the most adorable. He's a little yellow lab, and I believe they call it an English because they didn't have like a black nose. He had more of that pinkish brown kind of looking nose, and he was just an awesome dog. And about 6 months old, he ended up getting parvo.
Ooh.
And I thought, oh my God, am I going to lose my dog, And I had taken him out to the river, and he'd swim, and, we'd play fetch, and, he just loved to be around the water, So I come home one day, and there he was laying there. And usually when I come home, and this doghouse is like 300 pounds, okay? He would literally, at 6 months old, pull that doghouse across the yard to get to my truck when I'd pull up. Well, I pulled up one day and we lost Chewy. Anyway, I pulled up one day and he just would lay there. He just laying on his side, and I'm like, what the hell? And he's panting real heavy, and I'm like, this isn't cool. So I'm like, Steel. That's what I named him, Steel. And so I ran out there, and my buddy was with me. I just picked up the dog, and I told him, I said, we got to go to the hospital, the doggy hospital, the veterinarian. So we took off. My buddy's driving. I'm in the back of my truck with my dog. I'm bawling, thought my dog was going to die. And get there. The vet takes him inside. I waited outside in the truck because I just couldn't. I didn't want to hear him tell me that they're going to put him down. Well, the vet that we took him to happened to be a family friend, and he said, I don't know if he's going to make it, but we'll sure try. So I get a phone call, about 4 days later, telling me that, he's doing well, because I was calling every day, calling. And I get a call about 4 days later saying that, he's looking a lot better. He might be able to go home tomorrow. So I was all excited and happy. And I got a call the very next day, and it was the vet himself calling me. And he's like, look here, I need you to come over and get this damn dog out of here because he does not want to be here. So I was all excited, jumping in the truck, went out there and got him. And he told me when I picked him up, he said, I hate to tell you this, but, with having parvo, it's a really good possibility that he's not going to hunt anymore, or he'll never hunt. I'm like, oh, no. I didn't care at that point because I was like so happy just to have my companion back, because everywhere I went, he was in the truck with me. Unless I was going to work, obviously. But anyway, I get him home and we go out to the river and play fetch for a while, and he's all happy. And then I left for basic training in December of '94. Well, it was probably October time frame, maybe October, November. And a buddy of mine said, hey, what, we're going to go out to my uncle's farm. We're going to see if we can't kick up some rabbits and, do a little hunting. We're going to take the dogs out and let them run around, get them some exercise. I'm like, shoot, yeah, I'm in. I love to eat wild rabbit. It's awesome. So we go out there and dogs are out there running around like goofy pups. And all of a sudden my dog, Steel, there's a fence line, an old fence line. And he just stops and he picked up his one paw and his tail went straight out. I'm like, what in the world, dude? You're a lab. What are you pointing for? Right. And my buddy's looking at me because he had a black lab. Right. And I had a yellow lab. And he's looking at me like, man, look at that stupid dog. He don't know what he's doing. He's a crap eating dog. He don't know nothing. Right. So I'm walking, come on, get over here. Get over here. And he wouldn't move. He just like locked up and he was like shaking. He's all excited. Right. So I walked over there, and sure enough, big old rooster pheasant jumped up, right? And I was just in awe. I couldn't even shoot. I was just like, right? And the dogs give me this look like, hey, idiot, why didn't you shoot that bird? Right? Even my buddy was just like, I can't believe your dog just did that. So my dog would point pheasant. Really wasn't expecting that, since he's a retriever. So we're out walking around some more, and we get a few rabbits when we go home. A few days later, a buddy of mine calls me up, said, hey, we're going to the river. We're going to go do some duck hunting. He didn't even get a chance to finish his subject. I'm there. So I took my dog, and my buddy took his dog. Again, another black lab. And my dog never been in a duck blind before in his life. So he's in there being a puppy, dumb puppy, just jumping all over the place and, making a bunch of noise. And we're like, everybody's yelling at me, get that dog quiet. He's going to scare the ducks, So a little while later, the dog's still acting stupid like a puppy. And See these ducks start circling around, and everybody's there, whack, 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 whack. Start calling on duck calls, right? Ducks start coming in, right? My dog's acting like a dumb puppy. Everybody jumps up, boom, 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 right? Bunch of ducks fall. My buddy's dog, right out the doggy door. He comes back in and he's got ducks, bringing back ducks back and forth, right? So my pup's sitting there with his head kind of turned like, still acting like a dumb puppy. I'd say about an hour or two later, some more ducks come in. We shoot some ducks, right? Before I could even look down, all I hear is, psh! My dog's already in the water before his dog, and he's out there retrieving ducks already. That dog was never trained to be a retriever, never trained to be a pointer. He just did it. It was like bred into his brain. Well, I leave for basic training, and like the last, I think it was like 5 days left of training, we were allowed to call home. So I call home and talk to my folks. And like, hey, mom and dad, how you doing? Oh, it's so great to hear from you. Blah, 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 blah. It's all excited, And my dad was a World War II, Korea, and Vietnam veteran. So he's asking me how training's going, all this and that. And so I'm like, hey, how's Steel doing? My mom's like, well, we're doing great. We're doing great. I said, no, how's Steel doing? Well, honey, he's really high-strung dog, and just we couldn't do it anymore. We had to get rid of him. We gave him away to one of the farmers in the area. Click. I don't think I talked to him for almost a year. I was so upset. But yeah. But I mean, I'm sure he had a good life out on the farm, but he would have been just an amazing hunting dog. Yeah, I know. But I mean, you got to remember, he's a yellow lab. Okay. This dog was a little over 70 pounds. He was just a big yellow lab, right? And my folks, at that point dad was 70 something, almost 70. No, dad would have been 70. Dad was 70, and my mom was like 62. So they were up in age, and they were kind of frail. So I mean, I get it, and I can't fault them for it. But man, at that time, I was so butthurt, man. But what do you do, right? But anyways. So, update on my flower horn. My super red dragon. I think I'm going to stick with his name being Tony. I think. But anyway, he's starting to develop his little nuchal hump. You can see how his forehead's starting to get kind of flattish in the front and starting to bulb on the top. So I'm pretty excited about that. I've been feeding him, 3 or 4 times a day, like they say you're supposed to, trying to groom him, put a little mirror up there for him to, and then he's right next to the red dragon. Yo, Tony. But he's right next to the red dragon. So they're constantly looking to each other, So I mean, it kind of helps out a little bit as far as grooming them. And I found white guppies the other day. They are so pretty. So pretty. Pure white guppies. Yeah. I don't know if you've ever seen them before, but man, they are super pretty. Super pretty. I was just like, I saw them in this tank, and they had the blue background even, and I was just like, whoa, look at those, man. Those are gorgeous, because I've never seen, I've seen pictures of them, you know what I mean? But to see them right in front of you, Those pictures served them no justice, let me tell you. They are probably as far as guppies go, I think that's probably one of my top 5 favorite colored guppies at this point. Yes, pure white guppies. I mean, from snout to tail, completely snow white. Yeah, really pretty. Really, really pretty. Okay, RB, take care of yourself, brother. But yeah, they're super pretty. Super pretty. I wish I had, but they're not very big yet. I mean, they're still kind of small. But it would be really cool if I got a male and a female in that. I bought 3, but if I got a male and a female in there, that would be way cool. And we'll see what happens. What time is it? Okay. But yeah, you take care, Ricky. It's good seeing you today, buddy. I think what I need to do is start what I think I need to do is get this tooth taken care of first off. But I think that like the night before or something like that, just have a little outline of topics I want to touch on, you know? I think that's what I should do. Once I can start concentrating on what I'm doing. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. You got 21 watching and 20 likes. What? How about that? That's way cool. Outstanding. 21 awesome, wonderful people that are the utmost best in the world. That's what I'm saying. Best in the world. Don't ever forget that. You are the best. Says me. You feel special because Danny can sub to you? Well, I'm here to tell you. Kenny and Danny are way, 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 way cool. Oh, thank you, Joseph. No problem, brother. Thank you so much. So, but I should say, Danican Aquatics, Kenny and Danielle, just wonderful folks. They really are. I mean, they like to cut up and have a lot of fun, and you know, you go into one of their streams and be in a kind of bad mood, and by the time the stream's over, you're laughing and happy again, you know. And it's way cool. Yes, they are very lovely people. And you know, and I talk to Kenny on a personal basis every once in a while. You know, I don't want to bug the guy, but you know, I talk to him on a personal level every once in a while, and I got to say, I'm proud to call him a friend. I mean, most definitely, he's a hell of a guy. And no, that's not a brown nose. That's called truth, my friend. Truth. But they are great folks. They're great folks. You know, they would bend over backwards for you if they could. You know, and it just says a lot about somebody's character when they're like that. You know, because I mean, let's be honest. I mean, everybody wants to be treated good. You know, everybody wants that. You know, nobody wants to be treated bad. You know, and right. But you know, I always try to treat people, you know, extra good because, you know, one day I might be having that bad day, or I might need that hand up, or I might need something, you know, or some cheering up or something, you know what I mean? Just whatever the case might be, you know. I always try to give back what I get to, you know, and then some, you know what I mean? I know it sounds kind of weird, but you know, when somebody's good to me, I always try to be good and 10 times better, you know what I mean? And it's not because I'm trying to be better than they are. It's because it's like me just saying, thank you so much. You know what I mean? I can't thank you enough, kind of thing. So, you know, maybe one day that'll come back to me, you know. But it just seems like for Kenny and Danielle, it just seems like it's just like a natural thing for them. They are just really great folks. They really are. Oh, I must really suck. 16, 17 watching. I must be a really bad host, huh? Ugh. This tooth is just kicking my butt, guys. I am so sorry for not being the best fish keeper host guy right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's bugging me so bad. I'm sweaty right now. I'm sweating. I feel so. You know what, Adele? You're right. It's very true. You know, it goes right along with common sense. It's not so common anymore. You know what I mean? It's sad. You know, and I have to say, I blame parents, teachers for all that. Not necessarily blaming them to be like pointing a finger saying it's your fault, because let's be honest, the way the world's turning right now, both parents got to work. And God forbid you're a single parent, because you're really going to be hurting. You know what I mean? So teachers have to teach our kids, and the teachers these days, I think, are taking on a whole lot more responsibility as far as the development of good habits and things like that, because mom and dad are working, you know, they're not there enough to instill it, you know, like deep embed those habits into them, you know. So it's up to teachers, you know, to let these kids know, hey, that's not the proper way, or what are you doing? You know, don't hold your fork like a barbarian at the table, you know, or something like that. You know, just teaching them manners and different life skills. Because I'm gonna lie, man, we went, and I'm not a big fan of McDonald's. So if anybody here's a big fan of McDonald's, I'm sorry, but I'm just not a big fan of McDonald's. I don't even like their fries, to be honest with you. But we went to McDonald's the other day. We were out running around, you know, and I have my kids with me, and I'm like, okay, I know they like McDonald's. We'll go to McDonald's, even though I hate it. We'll go. And we got our food. We go to the window, paid it, you know, and I handed her my card. She hands me the receipt back, and I was like, "Thank you." And she just slides the thing shut, you know. And my girl's like, "Well, why aren't you moving?" I said, "No, I said thank you." You know, and she's like, "What are you talking about?" I said, "She didn't say nothing back to me." So I just reached out and bang, 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 knocked on the window. And I was like, and she opens window, "Yes, sir." I said thank you earlier. That's usually customary, you know, and here in America, we say you're welcome. Oh, and then she got real cocky and, you know, kind of nasty. "You're welcome, sir." I was like, and of course, you know, then at that point, I was already kind of mad, you know, and my girlfriend's like pulling on my shirt, you know, like, let's go, let's go. So I just like, let me talk to your manager, you know, and I hear my son in the back seat starting to laugh because he knows what's about to happen. So needless to say, the manager came up there, and I told the manager, I said, "Is this how you train your people at McDonald's University?" She's like, "What are you talking about, sir?" And I said, "Well, I said, you're American, right? We live here in America, right? We're supposed to be polite and good to each other here in America, right? This is America's melting pot, and we're supposed to be good to each other." "Well, yes, sir." I said, okay. So is being polite one of those things that we should be doing? Well, yes, sir. I said, well, how come that young lady right there, when I said thank you, she just slammed the door in my face? Oh, I'm sorry about that, sir. And I said, well, get it fixed. Because I said, I know I'm not the only person that's going to get ticked off about it. So I said, teach them better at McDonald's University, because obviously she must have been gone the day of politeness training or something. I don't know. But yeah, I got a little upset over that. But it's not the first time I've been upset at fast food. I mean, I went to what's it called, Jack in the Box, and I got mad one time and I threw a burger back at him through the window. Yeah, I was mad. It's like, get my damn order right. I didn't want Jack sauce on my burger. I don't want Jack sauce. So, yeah, I was a little upset about that. But you know what kills me is, we want $15 an hour to flip burgers. We want $15 an hour minimum wage for burgers. Why should I give you $15 an hour to make burgers when you can't even get my order right? Maybe you should go back and start, from the beginning, sweeping floors again or something, Sweep the floors and work your way back up. Get out of the way and let somebody else get in there that knows what they're doing. Oh, we got 18 minutes left, folks. And I am so sorry, guys. I really am. This tooth thing has just got me like impaled. So hopefully I can get over there today and get this squared away. Oh. I gotta make sure I write that down, otherwise I'll forget. I got an appointment with the VA on the 25th to go get my blood pressure and labs done to see if my cholesterol and my blood pressure is bad or good. You know what, Adele, you're absolutely right. Absolutely right. And it's sad, a lot of these, big chain stores are putting mom and pop stores out of business, right? And the mom and pop stores are the ones that when you walk in, they remember your name. They greet you with a smile. They're polite to you. And meanwhile, everybody's going to the big box store, giving all their money. Oh, it's cheaper over there. But you got to remember, when you go into those mom and pop stores, sure, it might be $2 more at the mom and pop store. But when you walk into that big box store, do they treat you good like mom and pop does? So you're not only paying that extra money for, a mom and pop store, you're paying for the politeness, the customer service, all those things. You know what I mean? So think about that next time you go into like a Walmart or, and I hate to say like Petco or PetSmart or, all these other big chain stores. Think about that mom and pop store that's just down the street. It might take you 5 minutes longer to get there. You might spend an extra $5, But think about mom and pops, When you walk into a big box store, they're not meeting you at the door. They're not meeting you at the door and shaking your hand. Hey, good to see you. Come on in. This is what we got new today. Look, they don't do that. But I'm going to leave that one alone. But yeah, just think about mom and pops, man. I mean, just because mom and pops charge, you might spend an extra, $5 or whatever per trip. you're also paying for good customer service. You're paying for, those folks to be polite. You're not just paying extra money to be paying extra money because they want it. They're trying to earn it. So think about that next time you go into a big box store. And not that I'm saying anything's wrong with big box stores, because I go to big box stores too. But see what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, hey, speak of the devil, and there he is. We're just talking about you about 5 minutes ago. How you doing, Kenny? Good to see you, buddy. I know, right? I know exactly what you're saying, Mike. That self-checkout never gives me anything to say. Yeah, work stopping in to say hi. How's the new job going anyway, Kenny? I never got a chance to ask you. How's it going? Now that you've been there for, I don't know, almost a month. The legend has been summoned. Oh, Kenny E in the house. Hey, Kenny, I need you to go grab me a pair of pliers. Mike, you hold me down and pull these 2D for me, would you guys? It's kicking my butt, man. So yeah, it's like I said, think about those mom and pop stores next time you're at a big box store, think about mom and pops, and I'm not saying just fish stores and stuff like that. I mean, in like the town I live in, they have some like little boutique type stores, and to me, I think some of the clothes that they even sell in those little mom and pop places are way cooler than what you're finding in the big box store, So especially in your communities, guys. I mean, think about that. These folks have these little mom and pop stores, and that's 9 times out of 10, that's their sole provision for living. So think about that. That might be the only way they're making a living is by selling their goods out of their stores. And it's sad to say that like some of these big box stores are putting mom and pops out of business, and it's horrible. It's not fair. It's not right. In my opinion. There you go, Geek Boy. Exactly. But going good. Glad, man. Glad. Where you at for the month, Kenny? Yeah, well, that's right. Exactly. Some LFs, some LFS are, because I mean they might be struggling, and they need to make that money, and that could be what it is. I don't know. I'm not trying to make excuses for them, but like I said, there's good and bad in every crowd too. I mean, there's some good ones out there and some bad ones out there. So I know that's why I go to this place in San Antonio called Polly's Pets. They've been around for years. I mean, years. And I'll go there if it's something that's specific that I'm looking for that I know, because I have a Pet Supplies Plus that's probably, I don't know, maybe 10, 12 blocks away. If they don't have it at Pet Supplies Plus, what I'm looking for, which is usually like, a lot of the C-Chem products, they don't carry them over there. But I'll go down to Polly's Pets in San Antonio. 3, outstanding. And you just started too. That's awesome. Oh, let me do this so I can see better. So I can see. There we go. But yeah, some stores are kind of pushy. You just gotta, Oh, absolutely. I agree, Adele. I agree. Because he yelled at someone on the phone. Right. Wow. Big J, good morning. Right. Right. Whew. Man, again, folks, I really have to say I'm really sorry for not being very, a good host today. But like I said, this toothache thing is just rocking my stuff bad. Mm. You know what, Vanoski? I've been to some mom and pops like that. They're supposed to be, oh yeah, I've been in the hobby now for 50 years, and I know all there is to know. Oh, I don't know which one's a male though. Oh, wait a minute. What happened to being in the hobby for 50 years? You should know a male from a female by now. You know what I mean? Unless it's angelfish. Angelfish are like probably the hardest ones to ever tell which is male and female until they pair off. Well, you know what though, Adele? I mean, it just makes me feel bad because I mean, people come to the morning show expecting to hear about fish talk and stuff like that, and with my mouth feeling the way that it is, and like under here is all swelled up underneath here. It's just I like to have something in front of me to talk about. Usually I'll have like a little uh, notepad with some notes in there to what I mean, put out news or hey, these guys are having a sale, or did you check out this? I know so and so's got these for sale, yada yada yada, that kind of stuff. Or get into like when Terry's here, we always used to get into something about guppies, or when Chewy's here, we get into the genetics and stuff like that. And it's a cool conversation. I really do enjoy it. I know some people might get bored by it, but I really do enjoy it. You know, but like I said, with my mishap with my teeth, it's just I feel like I let y'all down, and I do apologize. But man, it's just kicking my butt, and I can't focus on nothing right now. I swear, it's just ugh. You know what, Kenny? You're right, absolutely. And I've heard nothing but awesome things about that place too. They need to expand and come down here to Texas, like in my town, so I don't have to go that far. Oh, I do know what I wanted to tell you though. Now that I remember, at BioAquatica, um, I just saw it earlier. Let me pull it back up here for you. Hold on one second. They, uh, I thought it was some good deals. I thought it was really, really good deals. Now let me see right here. But they had, I know if Mr. Manifesto's still here, they had, come on, where's that link? Here it is. They had the blue paradise fish, super pretty, and let's see, they had tons and tons of adabentoids or Grammies. But they had let's see where to go. Okay, a 3-pack of Blue Paradise Grammies, 3 inches, head to tail, for $24. I thought that was a pretty cool price. Kenny, are you going to do any live streaming at the ACA? Or are you guys allowed to do that in the building? Or but they had, let's see, what else was it in here? Pearl Grammies, 1-inch Pearl Grammies, also known as lace or mosaic Grammies, for $10. A 3-pack of gold Grammies, which I thought were just cool looking. It says 3-pack for large Grammies. They were $29. And then they had an exclusive premium Paradise 2-inch A+, $12. And what was some of these other ones? Blue Grammies, albino Paradise Grammies, red Paradise Grammies. They had breeding colonies of albino Paradise Grammies, but they're sold out. But they have some really good sales going on, and I think they did have some catfish in there. Central American cichlids, barbs, catfish, cories, flower horns, freshwater sharks, miscellaneous fish, plecos, South American cichlids, tetras, and angelfish. And now they're actually selling food. So yeah, give them a look. It's bioaquatica.com. Let me put you a little link up here real quick. Check them out. But I thought they had some really good prices going today. Hey, Miss Ames, how are you? Well, welcome back, Miss Lori. Oh, we got 2 minutes left, folks. Man, time flies when you're having fun, right? I do believe the sparkling Grammy is the smallest of the Grammies, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure of that. Fishy Man, good morning, my friend. How are you? We got 1 minute left before the show ends. So with that being said, I would like to say thank you so very much for coming today. Thank you so much for putting up with my toothache talk all day. I do apologize. Again, guys, I'm trying real hard to keep it interesting, but it's hard to focus like this. But I do want to say thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much for hitting that like button. Make sure you share the channel. And tomorrow, man, thank you so much. Tomorrow, I don't know if I'll be hosting or if Ms. Jess will be hosting. But one way or another, we will be here. Oh man. This toothache. I got one maxillary and one mandibular, and it's just like, oh my God. And they occlude right here. So like eating anything, it doesn't matter what it is. It's like, I got to chew real slow to make sure I don't tap those teeth together. It's crazy, you know. But like I was saying earlier, I think that's just my body telling me that I'm still alive. Giving me a little pain to remind me I'm still alive. Yes, I got a cracked one up here on top maxillary, and then this one down here, the filling fell out and part of the tooth broke off. Yeah, so and they occlude right on top of each other. So yeah, whenever I talk, I'm not trying to click my teeth or anything like that. It's just get into a bar fight, take 3 shots of whiskey, call me in the morning, Rocko. Hey, you know what? It worked the other day. But I think that was a little more than 3 shots though. Oh, a little bit of Gentleman Jack. I was happy. Blue and red. Oh, you're working on breeding them. Outstanding. Cool. Take care, Kenny E. Thank you so much for coming by. We do appreciate you very much. And remember one thing, and don't ever forget it. You are the best. Guys, thank you so much for coming. I do appreciate you so much. Thank you again for putting up with my, poor hosting, I guess you could call it. Man, you know what, Tukuli? As soon as I get out of here, I got a phone number right here for the VA in San Antonio. I got to call them up and see what I can't get done. Man, and it sucks too because I don't want to drive all the way in town, back into San Antonio because I'm sure the VA clinic is like, I don't know, like 50 miles away from here, from my house. So, who knows where I'm going to have to go. But anyway, hopefully something comes good out of it today. Thank you so much, guys. God bless you. Take care of yourself. Be good to your fish. And don't forget, you really are the best. And I appreciate you every day. Take care, y'all. Be good. God bless.